I heard you last week, doing what you do best, running your mouth, saying I owe you an explanation, I owe them an explanation. I don't own anybody anything. They owe me. For the last 4 or 5 years, I've worked my arse off in this place, and I've saved you countless times, and kept the belt round your waist a lot longer than it should have been. And where was my help when I was getting my arse kicked? Nowhere. So if you've got an issue with me, let's settle it in the ring, because there's never been me and you one-on-one, for one good reason, because everybody knows I would destroy you. So you want to know why I did what I did? Let's settle it now in the ring. And I tell you what, you step in there with me, I will ruin you. You want to settle it in the ring? All right.
Welcome once again, House of Pain fans. We are back as always at the House of Pain Wrestling Academy, and we have a great show lined up for you this episode. And one-on-one action. Joseph the Fallen Star takes on the Zulu Warrior, Zanda Zulu. And unfortunately, as you just see, what the hell are you doing?
Well, I saw you sat out here by yourself and I thought, what a better way to spread some vegan wisdom and promote my V-Gang than coming out here and telling the world about the V-Gang.
Oh my God, you just keep that celery away from me. As I was saying, as you saw at the top of the program, Diamond Dave Andrews and Ritmo will collide, a match that we didn't think would happen, and if it did happen, it would be very, very different to the one we're probably going to end up in this episode. Let's see what happens this week. And we are ready. I can't believe I'm saying this. My commentary partner for this episode is the dirtiest vegan, Rick Regan. And we are ready to kick things off on this episode with a one-on-one matchup with Joseph, the Fallen Star, going one-on-one with the Zulu Warrior, Zanda Zulu. And Joe, as always, wearing his creepy mask.
Now that's what I like to see. Joe, he doesn't care about looks. He's just here to get the job done.
Is that what the vegan way is? Just getting the job done, is it?
Absolutely.
Well, we saw...
And Zanda Zulu, I despise him. You see that spear he carries around? Innocent animals are killed and tortured with that very spear.
There's no proof that he has blood on his hands, Regan.
There is.
You just concentrate on the match, and we're not going to have a problem. Either way, Joseph Starr making his entrance, intense as always. He's got a big hill to climb against the monstrous Zanda Zulu, who's just pure power and pure smash mouth offense.
That's what I like to see. Joseph the Fallen Star ready to win. And he'll do whatever it takes.
As you see, Joseph Starr calling Zulu out to the ring. So we'll see when he makes his way through the curtain, what kind of mood Zanda Zulu's in. Usually joyous and intense in equal measures, and there it is, that spear that you referenced that apparently he kills animals with.
See, he's wearing animal skin.
I think it's a heritage thing more than anything. He's not an animal hunter, but I'm sure you have your own views.
Those silly shoulder things he's wearing. Innocent animals died, and he still looks like an idiot.
So you can see an intense stare down happening here between Starr and Zulu. Zanda Zulu faking out Joseph the Fallen Star with that spear that you keep referencing.
I just hope Joseph Starr finishes him off quickly, because I'm sick and tired of Zanda Zulu already.
You see Joseph Starr backing away. He doesn't want any part of Zanda Zulu in the early stages of this match. Picking up a huge size advantage for Zulu. Joe's going to need all of his cunning and technical skill to overcome the pure power of the Zulu Warrior.
See that man? I saw him eating chicken earlier. Zanda Zulu eating chicken. He makes me sick.
There's nothing wrong with chicken.
Chicken.
Rick Regan.
Chicken is an innocent animal.
You might have your own views, but they're not the views of everyone else in the world. The bell was rung. We are off with our opening match of this episode.
Kicking.
Zanda Zulu just checking if Joseph Starr is ready for action.
I'm just waiting for Joseph Starr to wallop him.
I'm sure. Oi.
Oh.
Taking his eye off the ball.
Clocking back, Joe.
With
Go
a
on.
slight dance move from Zanda Zulu there. Clocking Joe right in the face and a big kick to the midsection. Rolls over the back and a big uppercut, sending Joe Starr crashing to the mat, holding his jaw.
It won't be long till Joe Starr gets the better of him now, I tell you.
This is what we call teeth rattling in the wrestling business. 2 strikes so far and a third one. All smash mouth, hallway impact.
Kicked out of 1. He's invincible.
Well, we've seen before you have to do a lot more to Joe Starr to keep his shoulders to the mat, but nevertheless, Zulu is mounting a flurry of offense and staying firmly in control of Joe Starr right now. Big flying tackle, sending Joe Starr down again. Went to the well
there
too
you go,
often.
Look, Joe Starr ahead of the game constantly.
Big elbow drop by Joseph Starr.
Watching Zanda Zulu's every move, ready to pounce.
So Zulu got a little bit carried away, too excited, going for that second flying shoulder block.
No, it's just that Zanda Zulu is an absolute idiot. And Joe Starr is focusing on the task ahead. Instead of showboating, Joe Starr is purely here to win.
Well, it sounds like you aren't the biggest fan of Zanda Zulu. I know a lot of House of Pain fans will firmly disagree with you.
Those fans are meat-eating idiots anyway. Their meat-eating mouths just pollute the atmosphere with meaty germs.
Joseph Starr ready to return the high-impact offense with a huge second rope knee drop to Zanda Zulu. Will this be enough to keep him down? Big, forceful kick out. Although he did catch a 2 on Zanda Zulu there. Zulu showing with that kick out, he still has plenty left in the tank. Joe Starr making a huge mistake here, giving up the power advantage. He doesn't want to give Zanda Zulu any recovery time. As you can see, Zulu firing back with those punches.
It's all right, Joseph the Fallen Star is hot on him. It won't be long now till he shuts him back down. There we go, look.
Up.
Joseph beautiful from Joseph the Fallen Star.
Joseph showing some power of his own there, hoisting Zulu up onto his shoulders and dropping him with a huge flapjack.
I think personally Zanda Zulu's paid off the ref because the ref's not counting quick enough for my liking.
Come on, ref, that's a blatant choke. Get in there.
It's not cheating if the ref doesn't see it.
Well, that's the problem. The referee did see it, so it's blatant cheating, and it shows what kind of frustration's going through Joseph Starr right now, not being able to put and keep Zanda Zulu away. Big kick to the back.
It's those levels of aggression from Joseph Starr that will allow him to win, though.
Now,
Zanda Zulu's all about showing to people, oh, I can do this cool thing and this cool thing, whereas Joseph Starr will just punch you straight in the face and take the victory.
Well, this right here is a smart move. Joe slowing down the action, using all of his weight down on the pressure and pressure on the neck of Zanda Zulu, trying to keep him down on the mat. Sense would say that once they're vertical, Zulu firmly has the advantage, being the stronger of the two. He twists in from that chin lock, pushes Joe into the corner.
Zanda Zulu should just
flying
give up.
Off the ropes, and there's the big flying tackle. This time off again.
Come on, Joe!
Didn't miss with the second one this time. Zulu's feeling.
That man is disgusting.
Reversal. German suplex by the Zulu warrior. Almost knocked Joseph Starr out of his boots.
It's fine, Joe Starr's not out of it yet. He's still in it to win it.
Once again, Zulu lining up Joe in the corner with another one of those huge uppercuts. Throws him off the ropes. Up he goes. Big shot to the face.
Come on, Joe.
And a big flying club to the upper back. Did that catch him in the head and knock him out cold? We'll see. 2. Joseph Starr still able to kick out with this high impact offense from the Zulu warrior, Zanda Zulu. Even Zanda Zulu can't believe it.
I'm struggling to sit here and commentate this action because what he's wearing is making me feel so sick.
Well, if you would like to leave at any point, I will not hold it against you. Big jump missed in the corner, and a big discus forearm following up. Jump to the second. DDT.
That's it.
Wiping
Joe
out
Starr's got
Zanda
it.
Zulu. Huge kick out. He almost got him. You can see momentarily Zulu sitting up. You could see his eyes were glazed over. He might have kicked out on instinct after that huge DDT.
I think the issue there is that Joe is only a vegetarian, not a vegan. He still eats eggs. It's that extra bit of, non-vegan produce that he's eating that's not allowing him to win here.
You seem obsessed with food, Rick Regan.
Yes, I am indeed. That's how I get my
Zanda
physique.
Zulu able to counter again.
Oh.
And up goes Joseph Starr with a huge front slam. Joe buying some time,
Starr
rolling
wisely
to
rolls
the outside there. A very smart move. If he had stayed in, Zanda Zulu might have had the free there.
Like I said, Joseph Starr always ahead of the game. Knows what to do, rolling out there to avoid taking the pinfall.
Zanda Zulu can't give Joseph Starr too much recovery time after a high impact move like that. He needs to continue to mount the offense if he wishes to keep Joseph Starr down and keep him down for the free count.
It just
now,
shows you
a fight
Zanda
breaking
Zulu.
out on the outside now. This is getting out of control.
That could have rattled Joseph Starr there.
Both of these men heavy hitters. The referee still counting. Zulu lining up a big shot. Straight into the ring
Smart
post.
move from Joe. That's it, Joe.
Bad landing by Zanda Zulu, who is down on the outside after colliding with that heavy-duty ring post. Can Joe Starr make it into the ring before the referee's count?
That's
Joe
it.
Starr
Zanda
is in the
Zulu's
ring.
gone.
Can Zanda Zulu do the same? The referee's up to 9, and it's a count-out win for Joseph Starr. Unfortunately, Zanda Zulu did not make the count of 10. We have a winner as a result of a count-out in Joseph Starr, and Zanda Zulu is not happy in the slightest.
Joseph Starr using the ring to his full advantage there, making good use of those solid steel ring posts in order to take the victory over Zanda Zulu.
I would say that is less skill and more luck on Zanda Zulu, on Joseph Starr's part. If Zanda Zulu had not hit that ring post, there would be absolutely no way that Joseph Starr would have come back from that front slam, and Zanda Zulu would have been the winner.
Win by any means necessary. At the end of the day, Joseph the Fallen Star still got the victory, and that's what matters here in House of Pain.
Well,
Zanda Zulu trying to be too cool, he lost.
Well,
he paid the price.
That is your opinion, and you've been giving them all the way through this episode so far. Unfortunately, Zanda Zulu, the loser by count out, Joseph Starr, the winner. But I can guarantee you, after the ending of that match, we have not seen the end of this issue between these two men.
Well, an outcome I'm very pleased with.
Well, coming up next, as we talked about earlier in the episode, a match that we didn't think we would see, as Ritmo, the man who seems to have a slight change of attitude over the last few episodes here at House of Pain Wrestling, going one-on-one with his friend who he challenged in Diamond Dave Andrews. We are back with House of Pain Wrestling. I am the heavyweight House of Pain Sticks, being joined by the dirtiest vegan, Rick Regan.
Rick Regan, yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately. And what we have coming up is a match, as I said before, possibly one that we didn't expect to see.
This man has had a recent change of heart, and I'm going to tell you, I'm really liking it. And just putting it out there, V Generation X are actually currently looking for new members. So
I'm sure you are. I'm sure it's the search is far and wide as well. Ritmo, a slight attitude change. Will it do him any good? He's going to be he's going to be colliding with one of his best friends, but then Tristan Wheeler was one of his best friends, and you saw what he did to him. So obviously, maybe he doesn't care about his friends anymore.
Well, because he knows Diamond Dave Andrews so well, that means he can utilize the things he knows about Diamond Dave Andrews to get the win.
Well, regardless of how he feels about Diamond Dave Andrews, or indeed any of his other friends at the moment, we are about to see one of the most popular men in House of Pain Wrestling come through the curtain, and he never backs down from anyone, friend, foe, championship contender, tag match. He is the man, Diamond Dave Andrews.
No, I'm not a fan.
I didn't think you would be, Rick.
Nope.
Well, Diamond Dave still seems to be in a joyous mood. It's very hard to put this man in a bad mood, but considering the task at hand, he might want to focus a bit more. I think he has as much of a point to prove in this match as Ritmo does.
Diamond Dave Andrews, that is completely false. He is not a diamond. He's more like a plastic jewel you would win out the penny machines in Skegness.
A plastic jewel.
Yeah.
Well, let's just hope for your sake that he doesn't hear you say that. After what happened between you and Tank a few episodes ago, I think you want to stay on the good side of some of the more popular wrestlers here in House of Pain. And you can see an intense stare down between Ritmo and Diamond Dave Andrews here.
Ritmo calm and collected. Diamond Dave sometimes lets his silly side get the better of him, whereas Ritmo, he's just focusing on the task ahead.
Well, they might be best friends. Dave asking Ritmo, so what's the problem? We saw earlier, backstage, Ritmo taking huge issue with the way Diamond Dave Andrews was questioning his antics over the last couple of weeks.
See that Ritmo just not
grabs
messing
him
around.
by the head and just drags him down to the mat, but it backfired because now Diamond Dave Andrews has taken control with that leg scissors.
Ritmo was just separating there to get his bearings. I think he got a bit lost on that head scissors.
Dave Andrews returning the favour with that headlock takedown. A bit more elegant, that headlock takedown. Less vicious and more style. A head scissors.
Ritmo doesn't need the style. Ritmo just does what he does to win. He's not bothered about his stuff looking fancy. He just wants to take Diamond Dave Andrews down and punish him.
And a snapmare. And a snapmare. And a third snapmare. Diamond Dave's ragdolling Ritmo. Does he have the three? That's 2 pins in a row. Both kicks out of one.
So, I mean, this is just silly behavior by Diamond Dave Andrews. And this is why I think Ritmo will get the victory.
Well, you could see the attitude was written all over Ritmo's face as he stood up there. Oh, countering the flying back elbow with a drop kick to the back. It shows any time two wrestlers who are friends wrestle each other, it's almost like a chess match. Okay,
standing on the throat there.
Come on, referee.
Closing Diamond Dave Andrews' windpipe.
Completely uncharacteristic move by Ritmo, showing a purely vicious side with a stomp and a huge jumping elbow drop.
I am liking these levels of aggression from Ritmo. Punching him right in the face.
Well, I don't know what has gotten into this young man, former Full Throttle heavyweight champion, and one of the more popular wrestlers on the House of Pain roster, or used to be. Big flying elbow from Diamond Dave. That did do the trick.
Kicks out. That's what I like to see. And you was just saying big change of heart. Like, I think it's a good thing. The change of heart means that he's now going to win more because he's joined the dark side.
Is that what you think, is it? Well, Diamond Dave isn't on what you would call the dark side, and he's won plenty here in House of Pain. Former House of Pain heavyweight champion. And if he keeps this momentum up, he will be the winner in this match as well.
I don't believe so. Ritmo just needs one mistake from Diamond Dave Andrews, and he will find that flaw.
Oh, huge chop echoing through the halls here at the House of Pain Wrestling Academy. You can tell this match has turned a corner and now has gone into slightly more intense territory after a bit more of a technical start. See, both these men.
Come on, Ritmo.
Neither of these men thought that they would be here.
Beautiful counter from Ritmo there.
Oh,
always one step ahead.
Sandwiched him with that.
Oh, it's probably taken the wind right out of Diamond Dave Andrews. So now Ritmo just needs one more thing, and I reckon he's got it in the bag.
Well, along with his aggression, Ritmo's showing that he is still one of the most talented high flyers here in House of Pain, with that amazing move off the top rope from the outside. But now trying to slow the pace down.
Stretching out that back, really putting pressure on the back of Diamond Dave Andrews.
Let's see if Diamond Dave can get out of this situation after that incredible impact that Ritmo just calculated from the outside.
Well, I'm surprised Diamond Dave Andrews has got the momentum to come back up after all the punishing moves Ritmo's hit him with.
Big drop kick.
Normally, Diamond Dave Andrews relies on the atmosphere from the dirty meat eaters in the crowd at all our House of Pain shows.
Well,
and today he hasn't got that.
Ritmo returning the favour after putting Diamond Dave down with that big drop kick earlier on.
What's he going to do here? Oh.
He's going to eat a foot to the face. That's what he's going to do. Diamond Dave off the top.
Just like Diamond Dave Andrews eats all that dirty
He's tying
chicken.
up the legs, and he's counted him.
Oh, that's it. Beautiful, Ritmo.
Into a sharpshooter, a new move by Ritmo, not seen before. I don't think I've ever seen in the 5 years he's been a part of the House of Pain roster.
He's going to tap like that plastic piece of tat he is from the penny machines.
I don't think Diamond Dave Andrews has ever submitted. Oh, big reverse monkey flip, sending him all the way up in the air and making him land on his back. This might be Diamond Dave's opportunity to get back in the match. Good and proper. He returns with a few flying forearms and a third of his own.
I'm just really hoping Ritmo can get back on top.
Big leg barrier, straight to the face.
That looked disgusting. Come on, Ritmo.
Oh. Almost knocking out his friend. As we
Nearly
said, this match
there. See, we don't
entering into different territory. Off the top rope with a big missile drop kick.
Lucky for Diamond Dave Andrews, it paid off that time.
That must be it, but you saw
the higher
Diamond
you are,
Dave.
the more risk.
Big kick out by Ritmo. You saw Diamond Dave clutching his back after that landing, so it may have done just as much damage to him as it did Ritmo as he got hit in the chest.
That's the issue with moves like that, and you see Ritmo's keeping his offense grounded because he knows that when you take it to the top, there's more risk and a harder landing.
You can see with Diamond Dave slapping the mat, trying to motivate, trying to get that blood going, trying to get the adrenaline going to line up the RKO, which got countered by Ritmo into a backslide and a big kick to the chest. Knocking the wind right out of Diamond Dave.
What's he going to do here?
He's just stomping him in the face.
Stomps.
Absolutely vicious. Just stomping him in the face and shoving referee Kevin Redmond to the mat. That's just that unnecessary aggression shown by Ritmo, who's continuing the assault on his former friend. And now he's hit referee Kevin Redmond in the face. He's out cold. He continues the assault. And here comes Tristan Wheeler, who Ritmo
Thank God
walked
Ritmo
off on
got
last
out of the
week.
way.
He wants Ritmo in the ring right now. You know, what has gotten into this man?
Quite frankly, I believe Tristan Wheeler deserved
now
what came to
Ritmo
him last
pretending
week.
to be scared. Well, I didn't see him staying in the ring for the fight. And now he doesn't know it, but Riley Nova's crept up behind Ritmo. He's throwing him back in the ring. All of these people, he avoids Tristan Wheeler, and now he's running away from all three of them.
Man, why can't they just leave him alone? Bless him. He's only little.
These men coming to the aid of their friend Diamond Dave Andrews after that vicious assault by Ritmo, getting himself disqualified and losing the match by disqualification just to prove a point. I don't see the point in coming out to a match claiming that you are the better wrestler and willingly giving away the result with a disqualification loss.
He may have lost, but he still showed Diamond Dave Andrews that he's not here to play any games. He is here to viciously beat people up until they can't stand anymore.
As you see, three of the most popular men in House of Pain Wrestling, Diamond Dave Andrews, Tristan Wheeler and Riley Nova, all gunning for the now dark side, as Rick Regan put it, version of Ritmo. Big action here on this episode of House of Pain Wrestling. Even more action when we return with our next episode. We will see you then. Do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.